Hi there, welcome back again. It seems that the timeline split is just happening and that there are only a few days left. And I don't know how. Do you feel it? I feel a lot of things changing. So at first I was not aware what was going on, but yesterday or this morning I saw a thumbnail on YouTube from a channel I follow that there are only some days left, and generally what they are prophesizing it's certainly not the right word, their forecast usually is good. But anyway, I will always recommend if you are skeptical or something like that, make your own experiences. Feel how the world feels to you. So the last days have been quite quiet. The sun is also quiet, but I think there is something building up. And I have been feeling, I've been started to feel very, very different the last days. But I can't really tell you how, except for this day, for today. When I woke up, I was really in pain. So I don't know if I have ever mentioned it. I suffer from fibromyalgia, but for a very long time. But usually I have no pain anymore. And so this is quite surprising. And I wanted to do something today, and I noticed I feel like I can and I can hardly move. It's very difficult to move. It's like going through some kind of jelly somehow, which slows everything down. And you originally I wanted to go for a walk today, and I simply couldn't. After 15 minutes, I felt so exhausted, I had to take a bus to go home. And apart from that, there are a lot of things going on in my body, because my body is changing considerably. I have the impression that I'm shrinking. I have lost my appetite. I do no longer know what to eat, because I have been living, or my nutrition has been without gluten for a very long time now. 10 years, maybe, something around this. And suddenly, some time ago, not very long ago, my body said to me, I don't want this gluten-free shit any longer. And then I was very pleased. I said, okay, my body is talking to me. I will eat start eating like everybody else, and you can imagine within a very short time, oh, I was really bad. So this doesn't work either. But now I have a I have a tendency to want to eat some sort of croissant. I think it's a very special kind of making, because I can't eat bread and things like that. It just is enough to look at the bread and I feel like I don't want to eat it. Okay, so this is some something which is quite chaotic in my life and unsettling too. Because I go out in the shops and I buy things which look appetizing to me, and when I'm at home, and they are no longer appetizing to me. So, but I can't do nothing against it, and I try just to accept this. And a part of that, I have become much, much, much more sensitive than before. I really, really feel it. So now I have been in shops today, and what I clearly felt was that my energy is so different from the energies of the others. And this is unsettling as such. And I smell the people a lot more than before. So if I a drinker is passing passing before or after me, I feel it much more intensely. I feel I smell the smoker much more intensely. It's not very nice, I have to say. And yes, and I felt when I was in the shops, it felt as if something very bizarre was going on. For one thing, there were much more people in all of the shops, as if everybody was trying to get something. But I didn't really saw kind of panic purchase or something like that. So a lot of people were around, and I felt very, 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 very intensely that there is a nervousness around in all of the shops. It was like lingering in the air everywhere. So you will see what is going to happen. And on the contrary, in nature, I have been talking to trees, not today, but some days before. And there is an expectation too, but a joyous and joyful expectation for the things to come. And what else can I report is that the communication with my twin flame is the telepathic communication with my twin flame is getting more constant, and it feels a bit normal. As if we were living together, or as if I were living with an invisible person. It's how it felt today. And I understood that he couldn't come, he couldn't reach out until now because there were things he had to deal with. And yeah, now I will have to wait. And me, myself, I don't know if I shall say that I'm nervous. This is not right the word. I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious. I'm very emotional too today. And there's a lot, there's an very intense purging actually taking place, but I know that is some kind of final purging. And yeah, I'm so curious how I will feel when the whole process is somehow finished. I didn't imagine that it would take so long. Not the ascension process in general, of course, because I'm doing this now. I have been preparing since October 23. No, started when my twin flame came into my life. So it was June 23 when my ascension process started. But so now the finalization is now going to happen, and I really wonder how it will be afterwards, because I have no idea if I will still be here and be talking to people. I'm still going to work. It's very exciting, but I'm very much looking forward to it. So as usual, I didn't watch what time I started. So I stop here now. And I suggest, if you have not yet made your decision, make your decision now. Or watch the, if you don't know which decision, then it's where you want to live. In the 5th dimension or in the 3rd or 4th dimension. Because for the 5th dimension, you have to make a decision, a conscious decision. And then you can ascend with the next wave. So now, have a very nice day. Until next video. Bye.